Hello friends, today we will see what are the do's and don'ts of laser. I am Principal Dr. Ashok Gaikwad from Ashokathoughts Academy. So what are various precautions while handling the laser? The first point is that wear laser safety glasses. The glasses are shown in the picture. So we have to select proper laser glasses for that particular wavelength. The thumb rule is that suppose we are using infrared radiations or infrared lasers, at that time our glasses should be blue or green, and when we are using 532 nanometers laser, that is green laser, at that time our glasses should be red. It should be in opposite in color. That is the thumb rule. Similarly, patient also wear goggles. These goggles are opaque one, so that the laser will not enter into the retina of the patient and the eyes should not get damaged. Next point is that utilize proper storage for goggles. Because these goggles are very delicate, there may happen some scratches on that one and eventually that these glasses will be useless. That's why we have to keep these glasses with proper storage and for preventing the scratches. Follow standards and regulations. The standards and regulations of lasers one has to follow while working with laser. This is important. Work with trained person. The person which is trained how to handle laser, always work with that person. Use warning signs. There are many warning signs of laser. We are going to see all these warning signs in the next slide. So these are the warning signs. Caution, laser radiation. Do not stare into beam or view directly with optical instruments in the beam. Then danger, laser beams. Do not look directly in laser beam. These are all the stickers available in the market. You can purchase this sticker and stick it at appropriate place at the door of the laser room and also in the laser room. Safe operating practices and protocols. Don't apply spirit immediately before and after laser treatment. This might be hazardous. Before laser surgery, wear surgical mask less than 1 micron. Then, for example, if you are using CO2 laser, carbon dioxide laser, at that time there must be smoke evacuator. Smoke evacuator is necessary for sucking lasers fumes. Never pass electrical cables over the patient. Many times the electrical connection is far away from the machine and their extension boards are used for that one, and because of that one cables may be run over the patient and it is hazardous for the patient. Reflective jewelry watches must be removed of operator and patient. This is very important thing. Reflective jewelry watches must be removed because accidentally if we point out our laser gun to this reflective surface, that reflective surface will reflect that laser, and if that laser falls on the retina of the patient or the operator, so it may be permanent damage to the eye of the patient or the operator. That's why it is very necessary that reflective jewelry and watches must be removed of operator and patient, and it must be kept outside the laser room or in the cupboard or in the drawer. The operator himself use the switch or paddle switch. Many times it is happening that one person is guiding the laser gun and other person is operating the paddle switch or the switch. This is not advisable. The person who is guiding the laser gun must use the paddle switch. The laser must be in standby mode when it is not firing. This instruction is very important. As and when you are operating the laser, at that time your laser gun is on, and when the operation is over, your gun must be on the standby mode. Your machine must go on standby mode. And before operating also, when you are preparing all the preparations for the laser operations, applying gel and all these things, at that time also your machine must be on standby mode. When as and when you are required that the operation is starting, at that time only you have to put in on ready mode. Otherwise it must be on standby mode only. The laser handpiece should be handled as the loaded gun. It is laser gun is same as a loaded gun. It must be you are pointing here and there like that. Your gun must be at the ground always. Okay, it should not go like this here and there. So you must have that practice that your gun must be pointed down only. It's like a loaded gun. It may fire anytime. Next slide, we will see what are the things or how to clean laser machines. For that one, you have to refer user manual for cleaning. The cleaning must be periodical. The handpiece which comes in contact to the patient must be cleaned before and after the operation. This is very important because for example, IPL or diode gun that is directly coming to the contact to the patient. Okay, so you have to clean that portion which comes into contact to the patient before and after the operation. The chassis of the machine must be cleaned with methanol or acetone swab. This is also important. The dust may be accumulated on the machine chassis, and actually it is not advisable to have dust in on the machine itself. The machine life may reduce because of the dust particles. Some electronic components are there in that machine, and when the dust enter in the machine, dust deposit on that particle, and because of that one their heat transfer capacity will decrease, and because of that one these electronic components may damage. So periodically you have to clean all the machine chassis, and if possible also by using vacuum cleaner you can clean inside of the machine also. Cables of the machine must be cleaned and checked periodically. This is also important. You have to check cables of the machine periodically. If there is some damage in the cable, it may be hazardous to the patient or the operator or the person who is coming in the contact with the cable. About the water used for cooling. Many machines like intense pulse light, diode laser machine requires water for cooling. The water used must be deionized water for these machines. Do not use any mineral water or tap water for cooling because the salts which are in the water are deposited inside the machine, inside the tubes of the machine, inside the optical parts of the machine, and eventually the machine gets damaged. Machine will not give proper results. That's why deionized water means demineralized water. Distilled water should be used for these machines. The water must be changed periodically. So friends, this is all about the precautions of the laser while handling. If you like this video, please join my course about the lasers. All the contact details are given in the subscription section. Thank you.